Here's a pro tip. Before you install any exhausts, re-tap the oxygen sensor holes. Why? I was recently replacing my bank 1 and 2 catalytic converters on my Cayenne, and I went to remove the upstream oxygen sensor I had recently installed on bank 2, and to my chagrin, it would not budge. I would eventually learn that the aftermarket exhaust, including the catalytic converter I had bought, had gunk on the threads, and so after internally bargaining, I was resigned to having to replace the oxygen sensor most likely, because the only way out was to strip it and force it. I'm making this video to share my newly learned lesson so you don't go through this. I had to forcefully remove the oxygen sensor with a breaker bar, and was lucky that I had 3/4 of its threads left. Basically, when aftermarket exhausts are made, they can get solder on the threads, putting the holes in. Short of buying exhausts from companies with better QA, make sure to re-tap your oxygen sensor holes. For the initial opening, it's easy. Stuff a paper towel in, lube it up with WD-40, take care when starting the threads, and turn a bit clockwise, a bit back, and repeat, turning it in a bit more until it's totally threaded. For the part with the catalytic converter, turn the exhaust pipe upside down, spraying WD-40 up without getting too much in, but lubricating the threads and tapper, and have at it. My exhaust is already installed, so I'm demonstrating with these oxygen sensor bungs that have the same threads. I'm demonstrating on the OEM exhaust that I pulled out with a bad catalytic converter, so the threads are already good, but before, on the aftermarket exhaust, inserting the bungs was difficult, even on the better threads, relatively speaking. After rethreading, they go in perfectly. On the Cayenne, it's M18 x 1.5. You can buy this entire kit for about $80 from Harbor Freight, or the specific size of tap and die you need from $10 to $20. Hope this helps, and I hope this saves you pain, time, and aggravation in the future.